Welcome to yet another episode of the Good Guys Podcast. My name is Brandon Dixon. I am a humble father of I can't even talk today. I'm a humble father of four and a happily married man. And as always, I am here with none other than the Honorable, the Reverend Joshua Ezzy.
Hey, what's going on, Brandon? You all right over there, man?
I'm okay. It's full disclosure. I'm a little under the weather. I am back from Louisiana. Had a great trip. It was boring. A bunch of PowerPoint presentations, but the weather was was impeccable down there.
What kind of presentation on building the wall? Because I know Trump done signed something to send people down there at the border, man.
No, not at all. That is not my job, and that is not what I will be doing. It was a logistics conference based on...
You know what Trump gonna be? Trump gonna be like, what's that, the Pharaoh and the Ten Commandments? How can we make bricks without straw?
You know what? I don't have to stand for this. The point is...
Can we make bricks without straw?
The weather was lovely down there. It was actually spring down there. Okay, I enjoyed myself. I had on shorts. And then I had to fly back up here.
Oh, yeah.
To Watertown, New York.
Yeah.
So in the span of one day, I went from 70-degree weather, wearing shorts, to with 3 hours later, I'm back in Watertown, and it's 32 degrees and snowing.
You had your chest out with the V-neck down there in New Orleans, didn't you? Which is
I did.
Thong sandals. You just lived your RU days, didn't you? You was out there just...
I did. Yes, absolutely.
At the Mardi Gras and everything, bro. Came back to the snow. Because there's nothing worse than going from different regions on an airplane. Because you when it's hot, like when I was in Miami, man, you just go to the airport in your Miami clothes and you forget you going up to the cold.
Right. And I had on a hoodie, and sweatpants because I knew it was probably going to be chillier in Watertown, but there's just nothing.
Chilly. It's chilly.
Right. I know. Well, for us here in Watertown, 32 degrees is chilly. Like cold is like negative 15 degrees.
Ooh, man.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's nothing that can prepare you for going from 70-degree weather to 30 and snowing. So I'm a little under the weather, but I'm fighting through for you guys. All right. I'm here for the people and the Good Guys Podcast. But with that said, we've got a great show today.
So is that your weekly airing of grievance?
It is not. I will get into the weekly airing of grievance.
That's the shortest one of them.
No, not at all. I'm only getting started. I'm just getting warmed up. But since you mentioned it, I will go ahead and go into the weekly airing of grievances. And it is related to my current condition, being under the weather. My weekly airing of grievance is the common cold.
Man.
Now, for me, and for men everywhere, the common cold is, people try to downplay it, but to me, it's a disease, like it's a tragic event. And I think that for women who listen to the Good Guys Podcast, it's different for you guys. I don't know what it is.
Man,
okay. But when women get colds, they plow through, and
you don't even know they're sick.
I guess it's different. Right. Like when my wife gets a cold, I barely even know. Like I got to give it up to women. Okay. I applaud you because when you guys get sick, you keep going. I barely know that my wife is sick. She's still taking care of the kids. She's still doing everything around the house. I'm like, babe, are you okay? She's like, yeah, don't worry about it. When I get sick, Josh.
Oh man.
Oh, you might as well take me to the infirmary. I've got on 2 pairs of sweatpants. I've got on my hoodie. I'm laid out. I'm laid out.
It is panic mode, bro. It is panic mode, bro. I go push the button. I'm like, all systems go. Bro, there's no worse feeling than being sick as a man. It's probably because women got a deeper pain tolerance. I guess that's what happens when you eat the fruit first.
That's what it is.
I don't know. If you eat that,
that's
God was like, y'all
You know
gonna bear
what?
children, and men, you're gonna have to. Your pain is the common cold,
Mm,
man.
man,
Imagine,
I'm
like,
serious. I think that's what it is.
no wonder men die when they finally got cancer. They can't fight through that. You ever know?
We're done.
We're done,
We're
bro. You
done.
took stage 4. I'm out. Women
I'm
be
out.
having like 4 or 5 diseases, bro, and 99 years
I'm
old.
trying to tell you, man. I think that really is what it is. I think it's that pain tolerance that they build up from, having kids, or having babies or whatever. Because like, I don't know, man. I just don't understand. Like
Man,
they just keep right on going.
man, the worst thing about the common cold is that you can't taste food. I think that's the most painful experience for me. I'm like, man, I can't taste nothing. I'm like, bruh, what does my nose got to do with my taste buds, bruh? My taste buds are not sick, but I guess I don't know if they're the same. They're connected some kind of way. Because when you're sick,
Yeah.
you can't taste nothing, bruh. I'm like, bruh, come on, man, I need you now, Smokey Norfolk.
Wow. Yeah, scientifically, I don't know the ins and outs of it, but yes, your nose passage and your mouth passage and the taste buds and all that is somehow related. But
Ladies,
yeah, no, that is probably one of the worst parts of it, man. You can't even enjoy food. Like everything else, the world is crumbling around you, and all you have is the solace that comes with a delicious meal, and not even that.
ladies,
Can
when
you
y'all,
enjoy when
ladies,
you're sick? It's the worst thing.
ladies,
Ever.
let us know when y'all sick. Can y'all taste your food? Is it just a men thing?
Maybe they can.
When y'all sick, can y'all taste
Maybe
your
that's
food?
just a man thing. It's just the most annoying thing ever. Like, why do we have colds? Like, I just really want to research that. Like, why does it have to happen? Like, when you're sick, why does my nose have to run like all day, every day? Like, is there not another way that this can be resolved?
I'm like,
the
bro,
germs and whatever that eventually.
I'm like, can all colds go through the back end? Do all colds got to come through the top end?
I mean, not to be grotesque, but yeah, if there's germs and bacteria that need to come out, hey, there's a perfectly good exit right there.
Right there. Go out that way, bro.
Do they have to? And we're good.
But God, because of the fall of man, bro. Because of
that's what it is. I guess that's what it is.
And I'm like, our bodies go through so much just to get us, man. Man, when I get sick, man, I learned from you in college, man. I remember that one time you got sick, you started doing push-ups, you started doing like what's that
running
game?
Up and down the hallway.
Running down the hallway with a full tracksuit, winter tracksuit, cross country outfit on. What's that guy name that be doing those fitness stuff on TV?
Billy Blanks.
What's his name? The bald-headed black guy? Huh?
Billy Blanks.
Who?
Billy Blanks.
No, not Billy Blanks. He wasn't
Billy?
the feminine one. Who was the feminine one you used to watch?
Oh, you talk about with the afro?
No, the bald-headed guy. Skinny, bald-headed guy.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Hold on, bro.
A skinny, bald-headed guy?
I'll find his name for you, bro. Hold on. Anyway, basically, you was working out, man. And I remembered when I saw that, man, I was like, yo, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do that. Every time I get sick, man, I go all out, brother. I work out. I run.
That's the key.
I increase my vitamin C. I fight that thing head on. Back in the day, I used to let that thing beat on me, man, like an abusive husband. I used to let that thing beat up on me and just abuse me. I said, no. I'm fighting back because I refuse not to taste food for 7 days.
Man. Yeah, I hate colds with a passion, man. Like, that's the first thing I do. As soon as I get sick, I try to go hoop, go to the gym, work out, run. I drink a bunch of orange juice. I take some NyQuil and try to sleep for like 10 hours.
See, I don't do NyQuil, man. NyQuil scares me, bro.
Why?
It forces you to sleep, bro. Like, without your permission. Like, NyQuil is the scariest thing. When I took NyQuil one time, when I took NyQuil my first time, I only took one time for me. I was just sitting there just, because when I was one thing I do at night, I talk to God. I was just talking about my life and how it sucked and whatnot. And then out of nowhere, I felt myself zoning out. And I'm trying to stay awake because me and God was having a good conversation. Man, I said never again. Right. Man, that thing was the scariest thing in my life. I mean, that thing said, nah, bro, you going to sleep. You going to sleep, bro. And I'm like, man, I don't want gone. Gone. I was like, what kind of thing is this?
Yeah, that's the only thing with them sleep aids, NyQuil, Benadryl. Man, you play around and try to stay up, them things, oh yeah, they're going to shut you down. And that is a scary feeling, I'm not going to lie. When you feel yourself, like, actually, normally when I fall asleep, like, it just happens and I don't know when I fell asleep. With those, it's like, I'm falling asleep. It's like, hold up, man, I feel like I'm dying now. It's too close.
Yeah, man, that thing feel like death, bro. They push the sleep button, the death button. They don't press shutdown, they press, they push your monitor to sleep. I'm like, bro, this is how death gonna feel like.
Yeah, man. But anyway, that was my grievance. I'm under the weather. It sucks. I don't like being sick. And that's pretty much all I've got. So we're going to go ahead and move on to our topic of the day. And that is, we're going to be talking about friends. We're going to be talking about the difference between real friends and seasonal friends.
Okay.
There's a big difference. Sometimes in life, you have real friends that hang around for the duration of your life, And then sometimes you have friends that, they're around for a season of your life. Maybe they were your buddy in college or your buddy in high school or your buddy while you were at a certain job, but they come and go. So my question is, what is the difference? How do you know that you have a real friend versus a seasonal friend? Josh, I know you probably have 27 points and a full length hour and 30 minute sermon prepared, so I'll let you go ahead and start.
First off, people, please forgive Brandon. His internet is very choppy. So you'll be hearing my voice, which is not as sexy as his compared to some of you guys' comments, but you'll be able to hear my voice clear on this podcast while you hear Brandon's kind of chopped up and stalling. But I'll go ahead and give you a 30-minute sermon of between seasonal and real friends.
It'll sound clear on the podcast.
Are you ready, Brandon?
Mm-hmm.
You said what?
I said it'll sound clear on the podcast. You're just hearing it choppy, but it records our.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Okay, perfect. I figured that's what that's what it was. I figured that's what it was. Anyway, this topic is very dear. This is I put an asterisk beside Brandon because Brandon's kind of the in between of a seasonal and a real friend.
Wow.
But I'm gonna go ahead and give you 3 points of each. Okay.
Okay.
There's some seasons where I'll be like, Brandon's still here? Brandon's still a friend? Anyway, all right, I got 3 points for each, Brandon. Do you have points or you just want me to share mine?
I do have points, but go ahead and share yours. And if it hasn't gone
you
too
want me
long,
to just share mine or you got some too?
Nah, just go ahead and share yours. I do have some just in case. I said I have some just in case, but go ahead and share yours.
Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and do my seasonal friends first. All right. A seasonal friend, we all know, is a friend that is a fair weather friend. A fair weather friend is a friend that's only there when the weather's fair, right? Your real friends are those who are there through thick and thin. But let me go ahead and give my 3 seasonal points for a seasonal friend and my 3 real points. Number 1, seasonal friend is fickle. Fickle okay. or fair weather. Fair weather. I got all F's. Okay. A seasonal friend is a fair weather friend. They're a fickle friend. They don't know how to. These are the type of friends that don't know how to be there through any strong periods of your life. When you're suffering, they throw your suits in a dumpster. When your Xbox is stolen, they buy themselves a new one. They're only there. They'll take you in when you have a good functioning Xbox. But boy, let it get stolen. They're fickle. They're fair weather. They're only there when the weather's fair. Another point for a seasonal friend, they're for a limited time. Kind of like the the sandwiches at your local fast food joint, like the McRib,
Okay.
for a limited time. they're only there for a limited period of time.
Shout out to the McRib.
They're not there forever.
Delicious sandwich.
They're there for a limited time, and we don't even know if it's a real rib. All we know is that there's no bones. There's no.
For a fact, it is not a real rib.
Nah, that thing is not a rib. Oh man, that the McRib, bro. We used to go in on that as a kid, but now, imagine eating a McRib right now.
No, as an adult, no. But as a kid,
you're a nasty person. As a kid, you're like, oh, ribs. We never have ribs.
McRib is
I didn't when I was. McDonald's, man. We're gonna talk about that a little later. Why McDonald's is for a limited time. Anyway, for a limited time, they're just there for a certain period of your life. Limited. God has a limited time on them, and you just gotta appreciate that they're there for a limited time. My last point for seasonal friends: they false advertise. They false advertise. They advertise that they're gonna be a faithful friend, but they're not. They don't follow through. A false advertisement is advertising a product or advertising a service that doesn't follow through. Seasonal friends, they advertise like they love you for a moment, but when they meet the real you, when they get to know you and all your fears, failures, and faults, they're like, you know what? I didn't sign up for that. So seasonal friends are fickle. They're for a limited time, and they false advertise. What's your points for seasonal friends, Brandon?
I think I kind of combined mine. I just have 3 points. So, yeah. I'm going to let you go ahead, and then I'll just give my 3 points.
Okay, good.
Are you going to finish?
Oh, I'm finished with my 3 points. I thought you was giving your 3 points.
Oh, I thought you had 3 for real friends and then 3 for seasonal friends.
I did 3 for seasonal friends. Which one are you doing right now? You want me to do my real friends now?
Yeah, go ahead and do your real friends, because mine are like combined. I don't have 3 for each.
Oh, okay. So let me recap for all those that's listening. My seasonal friends. Seasonal friends are people who are fair weather. They're fickle. They're only there for the good seasons. You want all weather friends. You want friends that's going to be there through summer, spring, winter, and fall. And people who don't go through the storms of life with you should not be able to enjoy the sun with you. So seasonal friends are those friends. They're fair weather. They're not all weather. They're fair weather. Seasonal friends are for a limited time, like the McRib. They're only there for a limited period of time. Don't get mad when they leave. They leave because they wasn't able to survive the full duration. And last but not least, a seasonal friend false advertise. They come in strong. They come in willing. They come in faithful. They come in ready to go until they meet the real you, and they don't want to sign up for it. Now, real friends, number one, they're for real. They are for real. They're real, man. They're there, man. They call you out on your BS. They call you out on your junk. They're there for you when you're crying. They strengthen you. They're for real. They're there for the real you. The real you. I ain't talking about your Instagram you. We talking about your real you. They're for real. Number two, they're few far in between. You're not going to have that many real friends. Jesus had 12 folks. He had 1 Judas, but he had 3 real friends. He took 3 real close disciples to the mountain of transfiguration. You know what that means? Jesus showed his real self to only 3 people when he had his disciples. He didn't show Matthew. He didn't show everybody else. He brought 3 people to the mountain of transfiguration where he revealed and transfigured in front of them his real self. And he didn't bring all 12. He only brought 3. And he also brought only 3 to the Garden of Gethsemane. So he only had few far in between. Real friends are for real. Real friends are few. I don't even know how Brandon, to this day, it must be divinely placed for Brandon to be the best man at my wedding. I don't know how. But I guess
Brandon
that was few far in between.
Despite all the stories that you like to embellish upon, Brandon is a real friend and has been loyal through the trials and tribulations.
These are historical facts. These are historical. I was like the man that like Paul the prison, pass me the parchments. I'm gonna write real facts right here about Brandon Dixon. The epistle according to Josh. That's what that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And real friends follow through. They follow through, man. They're there with you to the end. They're there. They're not perfect, but they follow through. So real friends, they're for real. Real friends are few, far in between. If you have more than 3, you're going to open yourself up to a Judas. And real friends follow through. All right, Brand. Those my quick points between seasonal and real friends, my brother.
All right. Excellent points. Some of mine are probably going to hit along some of the same themes. All right. So I've got 3. All right. Really, it's just for real friends. We don't really care about the fake friends. All right. So number 1. No friends.
No fake friends.
There you go. No fake friends. Real friends will tell you the painful and sometimes embarrassing truth. Okay. So you might think that just because this guy, who you're hanging around gasses you up, it tells you, that new mixtape that you just dropped, on SoundCloud is the hottest thing he's ever heard. Okay. But he's a temporary friend. Okay. What he's not going to tell you is the truth, that it sucks, that it's not good at all. Okay. Your real friend is going to tell you that when you put that tape in, he's not going to nod his head like you're coming with some real introspective, common Nas type stuff. He's going to say, my brother in the Lord, I think maybe you should consider another profession. Maybe go to seminary, maybe go to night school, seminary, and be a pastor or something like that. Your real friend is going to tell you the painful and sometimes embarrassing truth. Maybe you're shooting for, you're trying to holler at this girl and she's just way out of your league. Okay. Your real friend's going to let you know, hey man, it's not going to happen. Okay. She's going to shoot you down. Your feelings are going to be hurt. And he's going to save you that pain. That's what a real friend is going to do for you. All right. Number 2, real friends stick around through different seasons of life. And this is something that I think you kind of touched on as well. But you like you said, fair weather friends, when things are good, everything's cool. They hang around, everybody's having a good time. But as soon as you start to go through some struggles that they don't know how to deal with or process, they magically disappear. Your real friends are going to go with you through those different seasons of life. And sometimes that means, it might be a season of life where you guys don't talk that much. But real friends understand, hey, that's still my homie. I check up on him, every now and again, but he might be busy. Like I'll use the example of, myself and Josh. Season of my life, I have 4 kids, and I had all of them in a span of like 3 or 4 years. And so there was a period of time.
y'all do the math.
Exactly. Where I had a whole lot of diapers, a whole lot of screaming, and not a whole lot of free time or sleep. And for that period of time, we didn't talk that much when I was out in El Paso. And, but our friendship still remained. Like, we checked in every few months or so, make sure everybody, each other's doing good. And, I lost some friends during that season in my life because, they're like, oh, you don't talk to me and this and that. And, seasonal friends versus real friends. A real friend understands, hey, my brother's busy right now. He got a lot going on. We'll check in, make sure each other good, but we still friends throughout that. And you still remain friends. So
yeah. And real friends,
the difference. Go ahead.
And that's real, bro. 'Cause real friends, man, they understand. They understand that. And first, real friends are not selfish friends. They're fully self-sufficient themselves. They appreciate your friendship, but they don't need your friendship. That's a big difference. They appreciate it. They're, that's why it's good to be friends with people that are going through a stable part of their life. Some people, they just so desperately need friends. They're insecure. They need you. You want people to want you, not need you, because need leads to perversion. And people have friends that's like, I need you right now. Then when they don't need you no more, they let you go, or they get mad when you elevate. Those who don't celebrate your elevation are not good friends.
Excellent point there. Definitely. Real friends want your friendship. They don't need it. That is a good point right there. All right. Number 3. Real friends offer sound relationship advice. And at some point, a real friend will act as a wingman. Now, that one may be more catered to the men.
Bro, I throw so many oops in my life for this dude, bro. Bro, I used my big brother card. I was big brother Josh. Oh, man. BD used me at my big brother position for a lot of these ladies.
Hey, man. And I appreciate that. Okay. And that's a part of being a real friend. Now, look, now you'll have some seasonal friends that will act as a wingman. Okay. But a real friend is going to act as a responsible wingman. Okay. A real friend is not going to let you, you're having a good time and you're feeling kind of lonely and you just broke up with your girl. He's not going to throw you the oop to this, chick that she's probably a 3 or a 4 when you normally deal with 6s or 7s. Okay. He's going to be like, hey, bro, hey, let's chill for a little bit. I know, you just broke up. Let's not have a rebound. Let's not lower our standards. Okay.
No, don't lower your standards. I got you.
Okay. So that's what a real friend is going to do. But when it is time for you to, step up to the plate and maybe you're feeling a little nervous, your arms are sweaty. There's vomit on your sweater already. Mom spaghetti. Your real friend is going to say, hey, man, all right, you got to step up to the plate. All right. You got to go talk to that girl. She's attractive. She loves the Lord. I'm going to help you out. We're going to go over there together. And then I'm going to walk away. That's what a real friend does. So those are my 3. Absolutely. Absolutely. So those are my 3 points on the difference between real friends and seasonal friends. Let us know in the comments what your criteria is, what your requirements are, what you've experienced, the difference between real friends and seasonal friends, and what you think is important. And let us know what you think.
Yeah, man. Please let us know, man, because...
Oh, no. Go ahead.
Sorry, guys. I am fighting the good fight of faith right now as I do this podcast with Brandon. but it's going... It sounds horrible to me, but it's probably going to sound amazing to y'all. So just pray my strength. Anyway, but yeah, man. Seasonal friends, man, so many have passed my life, brother. The older you get, the more you appreciate real friends. Like you appreciate their guidance, you appreciate their loyalty, you appreciate, and it's almost like they're solidified. Like at this age of your life, I don't think you really get any more new friends. You get more like new associates. I'm talking about like. They're solidified, bro. They're all there. There's everyone should have the Mount Rushmore of friends. Like there's not that many more. I mean, unless it's your wife, wife and your sons become good, not best friends, but you begin to, but there's really nobody else you add on to your life after 30, unless you just don't have those friends at 30.
Yeah. I kind of feel, I think you might be right. I think the great psalmist Drake might have been right in his assessment there that no new friends are necessary after the age of 30. I mean, most of your friends that are going to stand the test of time and be your friends for life, most of the time, you probably met them like in high school or college, and you guys, withstood the test of time, some trials and tribulations and things like that, and they're still there. I mean, not to say that you can't. I'm sure there will be instances where you come across, friends for life after the age of 30. It just depends on the situation. But I think a lot of the times your good friends that you're going to have for life, you met earlier on in your life and they just stood the test of time.
I mean, you might have like maybe between the ages of 28 to 45, you don't have no new friends. I think a lot of, parents get, they get friends in their late 40s, 50s, at church, or you might get friends then. But I think for men, we don't really get friends like that. we don't at least I don't. I
No.
don't I don't just be, people be swearing I'm their best friend. They be swearing like, I'm like, bruh, it's gonna be I'm like, nah, bruh, like, we cool, but we're not friends, like best friends, like, you know what I'm saying? But most of my
Okay.
friends are like, are hmm?
No, go ahead.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Hello.
there's people that's mentees, young little brothers, people you looked up, like you look out for, and you are friends, but you're not like friend, like friends, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you look out for them, but it's not like, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's just different
Right.
relationships the older you get,
Yeah,
different
I
friendships.
got you. Yeah. And then for men, like, I don't think we really need a whole lot of like close friends like that. Like, you have your boys that, you grew up with. And then once you get married, you got your wife and you got your family. So it's kind of like you're not really like taking applications or anything like that for real friends or anything like that. So if one happens, it'll just happen organically, but you're not really seeking out like new friends at that point. You're kind of good. Once we got our team, like, we're good. I've got a few really close friends and I've got my family and I'm good. That's the team. Like, we good.
And that's the beautiful thing about it. It's just like knowing who those friends are. Like, I'm so content in my friendships, you know what I'm saying? That it's like I don't need anybody else. And it almost makes me like, more open, not open, but it makes me more observant on. It's easy to call out seasonal friends. When you got really good friends, like real friends, you're able to spot
Hmm.
seasonal people because of their reactions. When they immediately meet you, you be like, you too hype right now. You too excited. You're too needy right now. Like, you're gonna burn yourself out in this friendship. You're gonna get mad when I don't call you back when you think I should. Because people come to you with a certain level of expectation that you don't match. You know what I'm saying? They come to you talk about,
Right.
oh, he's gonna do everything I'm doing for him. I'm like, nah. Not so. Real friends make you really see seasonal friends immediately.
Right. That's very true. Very true. Again, hop in the comments and let us know how you feel about the difference between real friends and seasonal friends. What you think is important for a real friend and what you think seasonal friends' character traits are. All right. We're going to go ahead and keep it moving to the segment that is still sweeping the nation. It is smash or pass. Again, as usual, we are not talking about males or females. Would you smash or pass? No, it's the Good Guys podcast. We have higher
That's
moral
it.
standards.
You're darn right we do.
Okay. We're talking about food. Would you smash or would you pass? Today's smash and pass comes from a dish.
Get the branding right, bruh. You said
What do you mean?
smash and pass, bro. We don't smash. You said smash and pass. It's smash or pass, brother. Get the branding right.
I thought I said or, but
Nah, brother.
it's
You
okay.
said and. I said, bruh, get it right, bruh. Get it right. Keep it
Okay.
tight.
Okay. Just so we're clear, smash or pass, not smash and pass. You can't do both. You
Can't do
cannot
both.
serve both. Yeah, you cannot do both.
Oh man, you gonna make me come
Where I
up
was
with
about
it.
to go with
Good guys, the good guys 10 commandments. You cannot see.
You cannot smash and pass at the same time. For either you
Oh,
will
we gotta
smash the
do it. We
one.
gotta give y'all the good guys 10.
The Good
All
Guys
right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
commandments.
The good
All right.
guys commandments.
So it is no secret on this particular program that we hold in very high esteem the dish chicken and waffles. We've talked
Oh
about it
man,
several
the
times on Smash and Pass.
top five dishes of all time.
Absolutely, without a doubt. So today's Smash and Pass, I'm sorry, I did say Smash and Pass. Smash or Pass
Bruh, get it right,
comes
bruh.
from Red Lobster. So Apparently, Red Lobster now has lobster and cheddar bay biscuit waffles. Let me read the description.
Mm.
The dish features a buttermilk battered and fried split main lobster tail served on top of a waffle made with the same mix used in the chain's famous cheddar bay biscuits. All of this is topped with maple syrup. Joshua Ezzy, would you smash or would you pass?
Man, I'm smashing, man. I'm smashed. I'm smashed, but I would customize my order. I would say, man, can you take that fin off? Like whatever that don't give me the full lobster experience. Just give me the meat. All right, don't got time, bro. But
just take the fin off when it comes to the
lobster
table.
don't give you a lot of meat. I mean, that's cool and all, bro. But I don't prep my meals like you do. I like to get it in. I like to go in immediately. You be the one you actually enjoy cutting your waffle. And this guy cuts his waffles in 40 triangles before he eats, right? I'm like, bruh, you know, you
the
grew
waffle
up
into eighths. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that.
Nah, man, you know good and well you grew up in a balanced home when you actually cut your. Bro, I didn't have no table etiquette growing up. I didn't have no table etiquette. I didn't use no knife. Nah, yeah, you're right. It's not your fault. All of my meats were cuttable with a fork. I never had steak. I never had anything that requires a knife. My breakfast meats was bologna, liver mush. The turkey bacon from Aldi's. I mean, I never had no steak for dinner, bruh. Everything could be eaten with a spoon or fork. So I would ask them to bring my lobster tails and waffles to without the fins. Can I just get all meat? And I'm like, man, let me pick my lobster, bruh. Cause Red Lobster be stingy with their meat, with their lobster tails. Man, lobster tail don't feel like it's a lot of meat. I'm like, bruh, let me pick my lobster, bruh.
I mean, it's lobster. I don't think there's a drastic difference between lobsters. It's a lobster tail.
Yeah, man. Lobsters. Not all lobsters are made equal, bro. There's tall lobsters. There's short lobsters. But at the same time, man, I'm looking at some of these pictures. The one for Red Lobster looks amazing, but when I look at the other people's, other people's pictures like Yelp and stuff, it don't look that appetizing.
For real?
Yeah, man. If you go through,
what is it? I mean, what's the difference?
It's like not that much meat, and it don't look appetizing. It don't, in the main picture for Red Lobster, it looks like perfect. The marketing of the food looks amazing. It always looks like perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But when people act, that's why you got to go to Red Lobster. That's got a grade over 96. That people are actually gonna make it look good. But honestly, bruh, I'm a smash because I'm intrigued on the taste of the waffle and the syrup. Because we all know Red Lobster's biscuits might be top 3 or 4 free biscuits of all time.
I think there's a conversation that needs to be had about the importance of Red Lobster's Cheddar Bay biscuits. It's like a staple of, like, I don't know, for me, it's like a staple of my childhood. Like, it's like when you went to Red Lobster, first of all, you didn't really get to order much food because it was really expensive. So your mom and dad got what they wanted, and then you got the little kids meal with like 3 pieces of shrimp and like 2 fries. And you just had to take solace in the fact that you had those Cheddar Bay biscuits and you ate those like there was no tomorrow. And as a kid, that's all I really cared about, to be honest.
Honestly,
the Cheddar Bay biscuits.
As a kid, I think I only went to Red Lobster maybe twice in my life. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if the Cheddar Baked biscuits are that good now.
I don't know. I haven't been in a really long time.
And that's why I think Red Lobster is one of those places. It's still expensive?
Yes.
Honestly, I don't
Like me and my wife
understand.
were thinking about, but it's expensive. I'm like, why? It's seafood. Like, I
But
mean, I
why?
could see paying a whole lot of money for a good steak, but
See,
some
you know,
seafood?
Red Lobster. Red Lobster's like Blockbuster. It's like Toys R Us, bruh. It's like, bruh, we know good and well, man. You're one step above Captain D's, bruh. Like you're not the same restaurant. You don't have the same aura that you had when we was brought up. Red Lobster and Olive Garden was like the two places like, oh wow, that's fine dining.
Right.
Now,
But
when you
like,
think Red Lobster, you like Red Lobster.
exactly. And that's why we haven't gone, because it's like it doesn't have that aura. But when you look at the menu and you look at the prices, it's like I'm dropping like 60, $70. I'm like, if I'm dropping 60, $70, we're going to some spot like downtown or at least the Cheesecake Factory, something like that.
It does,
Red Lobster.
man. Red Lobster don't even like, bruh. I go to Captain Steve's, bruh. Like I don't.
Captain Steve's.
You never had Captain Steve's in Fort Mill?
No.
Hey man, you just got to
Is
go
that
when
one
you
of
come
those
back down, bro.
seafood spots?
No, man,
I
it's
don't
not
really do
hood.
seafood like that though.
It's not hood, bro. Anyway, seafood, man. Like I'm just like, man. There's the only time I think about Red Lobster or Olive Garden is when I see the commercials of all you can eat something. Because that's how expensive Red Lobster should not still be expensive, bro.
No, they need to come down on the prices.
But you got, but it makes you ask the question: what are the top 3 or 4 free breads in restaurants of all time?
That is a good conversation to be had. Are we going to have it on this podcast, or are we going to save that one?
Yeah, we got to save that one, man, because Golden Corral cannot be slept on, bro.
I can think of, like, off the top of my head, I think I came up with 3. So, yeah. I'm going to have to give that one some thought. I think that's a topic for next week.
Yeah, man. I'm about to go to 5 restaurants and just say, act like I'm an order and wait for them to bring the bread just to retaste these breads. That'd be all. I'm going. Just walk out.
Oh,
yeah.
Let's. I can't wait. That's going to be a good one.
Yeah, let's save that one because, man, I got 4 on my brain right now, bro. But I'll wait till next time.
Right now,
would I smash,
like,
bro?
At the ready, but
right. Nah, don't do it, bro. That's that's a classic convo, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna need. We're gonna have to let that one breathe.
Because you got to also think about like Red Robin, even Red Robin changed the game by giving you bottomless fries. Anyway, let me stop. Anyway,
Okay.
I'm a smash. I'm a smash if I was Guy Fieri and I'm eating there for free.
Wow. Okay. So you want the food, but you don't want to pay for it.
Yeah, it makes me want to pass because I'm like, bro, when you're 32 years old, man, money matters. Money matters, bro. I cannot, because you know how pissed, because as men, I get pissed off when I pay a lot of money for food that's nasty. I be wanting to slap every person who works at that establishment. I be mad. I'm furious, bro. Furious.
Mm-hmm. By the way, this dish is $20, so just throwing that out there.
You said what? It's how much?
It's $20.
Man, nope, I'm done. I can get 3. I can get 3 chicken and waffles for that price from somewhere else.
Yeah,
$20.
It'd probably be $7. That's what I'm saying about Red Lobster. Like all their entrees are like $20 or more. Like that's probably one of the cheaper entrees.
Man, nah, bruh. I right now I can name our concoction that's better than that. I would rather go to Chick-fil-A, like we said before, and get a Waffle House waffle, and that will cost you less than $6.
Oh yeah,
man, I pass, bro. $20, I pass. That thing's supposed to be like $9.99 or something, like $12.99, bro.
Nah, dog, you ain't gonna get no lobster for that.
Man,
That
it
much
makes
right
you
now.
it makes you wish you was a girl. It makes you wish you was a girl, because if I was a girl, I'd be asking my man to be like, yo, take me to Red Lobster, because he paying for it. But if as a man, no.
Don't they have it so good?
Man,
Exactly.
women, man, y'all listen, man. If y'all don't give y'all man meals and sex after marriage for all he had to pay for to date you, women, do y'all understand how much we, as a good Christian man, for me, who didn't have sex before marriage, all the stuff that we have to do, and we can't get the equivalent of a free meal, and then y'all want to act like y'all too tired to cook and stuff? What do you mean you too tired to cook? What you mean? For 3 years. 3 years, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, how many of years you was dating? I paid for how many meals? How many?
Free meals, free movies.
Man, when you cranked your car always had gas. Road trips. Who's driving all the time? Man, y'all, man,
Me.
we work for free. Didn't Drake say something about that about working for free? We doing all this for free. Man, y'all, when he puts a ring on your finger, y'all get married, you better give him unlimited. A good man who from his heart paid for everything. And you pay. Oh, let me get it right. Some of y'all ladies, y'all did pay for some things too. I feel you. But in comparison, all right, man.
Yeah, you do have to specify good guys though, because regular guys they're getting reimbursed that night.
Yeah, I'm venting because I gave with no returns. As a good wholesome Christian man, we give and we get. We don't, man. There'd be so many guys out there. I'd be like, bruh, count your blessings, bruh.
Boy.
Anyway,
all right.
Let's continue on.
For me, I am passing.
I'm passing, bro.
And not necessarily but so much because of the price. I just, to be honest, like, as much as I love Cheddar Bay biscuits, I'm not sure how that translates to a waffle with syrup on it. I'm not sure.
I bet you it tastes good. I bet you if the waffle, I think if the waffle's made perfectly, like nice and warm, like the biscuit comes out as, like if it's nice and warm and ready to go. No, what you can't do, you got to eat that immediately. You can't prep that waffle. You got to, that waffle cold might be nasty. That waffle like warm might be nasty, but when it's hot, I bet you that thing's good.
I just don't know. I have my doubts. And then it's lobster. Like, chicken goes perfectly with waffle, but will fish? Like, do I want waffles and fish? I mean, technically it's not fish, it's crustacean, but still, I don't know. I just don't know how that translates. And I'm not going to pay $20 and find out.
Oh, anyway, I passed, bro. It's $20. And it has a high chance of being it has a big chance of being nasty.
Yeah, it's definitely it's either going to be really mind-blowingly good or it's going to be just awful. So
it's not going to be on that menu for long. I promise you.
We'll see. All right. Well, let us hop in the comments. Let us know if you're smashing or passing the Red Lobster and Cheddar Bay biscuit waffle dish. We're going to go ahead and move on to the Good Guys news report for the week. This is a very important discussion that has to be had. And it's a public service announcement that Wendy's has put on the street. Okay? So if you're not aware, Wendy's has come out with a mixtape available for free download via all streaming platforms. called We Beefin'. And it's five tracks of just relentless, vicious bars and knocking trap beats where they call out all other fast food chains, McDonald's, Burger King, anybody else. Like, they're coming for your heads. And it's pretty impressive, Josh. What did you think about the mixtape?
Hey, man, I know good and well Burger King and McDonald's better be responding, man. Don't be responding with no new item on the menu. Bruh. Don't Meek Mill this. Don't Meek Mill this. Nope. Burger King, McDonald's, don't Meek Mill it.
Don't do it.
Because those 4 songs went hard, bruh. It may have been by far the dopest marketing strategy in food and company history.
That was marketing brilliance, without a doubt. And I mean,
that was so unexpected. Like,
I, for one, until they respond accordingly, will not be going to McDonald's or Burger King because they came for you, like with bars.
I was boycotting them anyway because of health standards. But I'm definitely when I drive by McDonald's, I look away. Nope. I'm not even looking your direction until you respond to Wendy's. And they haven't responded back yet.
No. And that's...
I'm like, okay, unless y'all... you better come back with Chance, Drake, and you better come back with Jay-Z. And you know they're not going to do it.
Nope. They're not. But yeah, that mixtape...
Man, bro, that...
Let me read off the track list.
What she say? Yeah, go ahead.
First track. Hold up. Let me see. Are these in order? Let me see if they're in order here. Oh man.
Lack of professionalism.
Lack of preparation on my part. Okay, We Beefin'. EP.
But the real friend that I am will let this pass.
All right. The first track. Twitter Fingers. The second track, Holding It Down. The third track, Rest in Grease. Oh.
Ooh. Off the title alone, you got to respond. Off the title, because you know McDonald's leave their burgers in the grease.
Exactly. The fourth track, Clownin'. And the fifth track,
man,
4 for 4.
Whew.
Josh,
hold on. Let me pull up some of these songs on my phone real quick so y'all can get a snippet, man.
Give the people a little something.
Yeah, a little snippet. Let me find it real quick, man. What's the Beefin'? Beefin'?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, We Beefin'. I'm sorry, We Beefin'. Golly, bro. Let me give y'all a taste. Because I know y'all didn't listen to it. Because one thing about Wendy's, I don't think it... Oh, Twitter? Okay, here we go. Ooh. Hey. Ooh. Ooh.
Cold with the flows, but the meat ain't frosty. Say I'm too smug, but I can't keep them off me. We need this thing, you can seem too saucy.
All right, let me go to the next song. Holding It Down. Sorry, our production is not at a high level right now, but we just do our best.
Wendy's been holding it down for like a minute now. Mickey Bleep was trying to beef, it's time to finish now. The team can handle any problem, there's our principal. You get it now.
All right, my favorite one is Rest in Grease, and this is the last one I'm going to let y'all hear.
Okay. This sounds like some Drake Meek Mill type stuff.
Mm-hmm. You gonna get that work.
Ooh.
Red red hair with some pigtails. Better check the score at these meal sale. Now that's better. I'm so clever. My bar's chilly. Better grab a sweater. You got my tweets, can't squash the beef. And you check my feet and your eyes swelling. How you love that? These straight facts. Trying to take the swag, but we don't want it back. I'm a boss chick, and they hate with that. But we tried your food with a flavor.
Ooh,
Yo.
McDonald's, where you at?
Yo.
Burger King, where you at?
The bars.
Wendy came for y'all, bruh. And honestly, she has the best cartoon, the best character. Wendy looks better than McDonald's still rocking the clown, bruh.
Ronald McDonald.
Burger King's king, the king character is like got a big head for no reason, bruh.
Just absolutely creepy. I don't know why they have that character.
Yeah. Wendy's is hungry, bruh. Wendy's is hungry right now. Did she say like something about y'all being number one is old news? Ooh.
Man. Like all day, marketing ploys aside, Wendy's food is far better than McDonald's or Burger King.
Oh man. By far. Their chicken sandwiches are always better. They're like they're what you think? What them kind of things? Meal deals are always better. 4 for $4.
Yeah, they're the ones that started that, didn't they?
Their chicken nuggets. Oh man, McDonald's chicken nuggets are horrible.
Yeah, man. Wendy's chicken nuggets are great.
Wendy's chicken, man. Wendy's might be the only fast food place I'll go in my lifetime. Number one, because their food is better. Number two, they have the best marketing thing going on right now.
Exactly. Yeah, that's
man. I used to get the triple. I used to get the triple cheese. Man, them triple cheese, whatever that burger was. Man, I used to get the triple patties because you know why? The meat and grease. Oh man, the grease on them burgers, man.
Classic triple.
I think Wendy. Yeah,
man,
the classic triple with cheese. Oh my god,
that thing used to be heaven, man. I haven't got that thing in so long.
Man,
probably haven't got that thing since like the last time I got that when I was probably like 23. That's about when I could still eat anything and not gain any weight. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think that was my last time too. Was when I was at ORU. Because one time when I came back home because but I felt like my arteries was clogged immediately.
Like
but
I ate.
I think Wendy's was the first one to make their. As I ate, I was like, I'm dying. I just took 5 years off my life. But that burger was, I think they was the first ones to add butter to their bun. I think they were the first one to add the brioche bun. I think, was they the first one?
I don't know. I'm
telling you right now, they got the best burger because they got the best patties. What's a Whopper? Really, Burger King? Y'all's Whopper was like, what kind of burger is that?
What do you mean? You don't think it's beef?
It's all, it was good, but man, I'm comparing patties.
Okay.
McDonald's quarter pounder's patty wasn't that good compared to Wendy's. Wendy's just beat everybody's patties, bro.
Well, the reason why is because like the Burger King and McDonald's patties are like so perfectly round. Like when it's perfectly round like that, it's prepackaged, frozen. I don't trust you. Right. Like Wendy's patties, they're in the form of a shape. Of a square, but it's like, it's not perfect. Like you can tell they threw that thing on the grill, and they mashed it around a little bit, and they cooked that thing up. Like McDonald's and Burger King, it's like a preformed, prepackaged patty that they threw on a fryer and warmed up.
But let me ask you this question. Okay, we already know Burger King and McDonald's is out the way, right? For fast food joints, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would you pick between Wendy's and Cookout?
Oh, that's a decision that
now that right there is a tough one.
That's a tough one there, man. I don't know. Cookout becoming
now Wendy's chicken sandwiches. Wendy's chicken sandwiches are better than Cookout, though.
I don't know about that though. The grilled chicken sandwich from Cookout. That thing
Oh,
is
okay. Never mind. The grilled chicken. I'm thinking about the chicken strips. Their chicken strips are horrible at cookout.
yeah, no, that's just some frozen stuff that they warm up. Like, no, but that grilled chicken sandwich is like if you
Yeah,
went
that
to a
stuff horrible.
cookout and
Nah,
got a
you're right.
chicken breast fresh off the grill and put it on a patty. Like, yeah, I give cookout. I'll give cookout.
I think cookout. You give who?
I gotta give cookout the nod over
Who
Wendy's.
wins?
Cookout.
You think they got better burgers than Wendy's? But I guess you go to Cookout for different reasons, though. Honestly, Cookout gives you a big. You're right. No, Cookout wins off of shakes alone.
Right. Yeah. Their milkshakes are amazing. They've got good fries, and their burgers are good. Like I haven't been in a while.
But it's not as. But that's triple classic. Nah, Cookout has fallen off a little bit, bro.
Okay. They were slightly.
I haven't had it in about a year and a
bit.
half, but when I had it last time, man, it wasn't that good.
It's not
once
as
you
good
go
as it
commercial, once you start building everywhere.
Exactly. Like,
Oh,
yeah, I remember.
You remember that time when you took me to Cookout for the first time?
Exactly. And you slapped the receipt on the dashboard.
I slapped the receipt on the dashboard because you know you ate somewhere good when they tape your receipt to your bag, right?
Boy, it's all
I
greasy.
bit into that. Oh man, I bit into that burger. Words wasn't seen clearly. That's how greasy it was. I slapped that thing on the dashboard. I said, "This is number one." Mainly because this was before Five Guys, though. This was before Five Guys.
Exactly.
Yeah, because Five Guys destroys all of them, right?
Right.
Kinda. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Do you know you could do like the grilled cheese sandwich from Five Guys?
You mean like the burger in between two grilled cheese sandwiches?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Have you had that from Five Guys?
No. What's that, like a hidden menu thing?
It's a hidden. BT, who is you talking to?
Oh man,
you're talking to Mr. Hidden Menu himself.
Wow. So
that thing was that grill. Yes, of course. I might do it today again.
Oh man,
bruh, the grilled cheese Five Guys burger. Oh my god.
That sounds like the greatest thing ever.
Bruh, do y'all got Five Guys up there?
We do.
Let me make sure. Yeah, yep. Five Guys grilled cheese burger. Yep.
Man, I've got to try that. So you just ask them, can you put my burger in between two grilled cheese sandwiches?
My God, Brandon, you must do this, bro. If you don't do this, man, the double grilled cheeseburger. The double grilled cheeseburger is the name of it.
Bruh, that will be the only thing I eat that day and maybe the next day. Like, that's got to be like
man, you got to eat that thing after leg day, bro, or before leg day. Like, you got to eat that and you got to work out every muscle group to burn those calories.
Right.
BD,
man,
you got to go do that. You got to go do that, man. That burger right there beats all fast food burgers besides my faithful Whole Food burger.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to have to do that. But anyway,
I'm doing that
topic.
I'm doing that today.
McDonald's, Burger King, a response is warranted. It is absolutely necessary.
You know, and don't be acting like we're too big for this. No. Honestly, Wendy's is probably doing a whole lot better than McDonald's and Burger King right now.
Probably not, as far as overall sales.
Well, yeah, you're right.
But as far
Maybe
as
McDonald's
quality of
won't
food,
respond. You know what McDonald's is gonna. You know how McDonald's is gonna respond with that bottom line. They gonna respond
exactly.
with a
Men
billion
lie,
served.
women lie, numbers don't. Over 1 billion served. Drops mic.
But honestly, how do we know a billion is served a day? Like, they could be lying to us, bruh.
Wow. I don't know if that's per day, Josh. I think they're just saying over 1 billion served since their opening.
That's per day. Nah,
Per
man.
day?
Oh, okay. You're right. Yeah, you can't. I think I read that correctly. Let me see. A billion served. Hold on. I'm gonna find out because I think it says a billion served a day.
Well, they got a lot of locations.
Anyway, let's keep going, man.
All right. We're going to move on to one's gotta go for this week. So in light of us talking about seasonal friends, we are going to talk about the seasons of the year. One of them has got to go. Summer, winter, spring, or autumn.
Bruh. Autumn. Fall,
That's right.
bruh.
Autumn.
Keep it gully.
Sounds
Keep
better.
it gully, bruh. Fall.
Nope, not at all.
Autumn gotta go, bruh. Fall can stay.
Anyway, whatever you want to call it, that particular season has to go along with any holidays and or celebrations that happen in that month or season. So
That's the twist. That's the twist.
that's the twist. So, Joshua Ezzy, one's gotta go, man. Which one is it gonna be?
Man, bruh. Let's break this down.
Okay.
Summer. Let's see. Summer has the 4th of July, right? Father's Day, I think, is in summertime too.
It is.
I work at a school, so that's summer break. That's a plus. That's a plus. I guess the only negative thing about summer is the heat. That's the only thing negative. All right, let's go to what comes after summer? Fall. Okay. Thanksgiving's a holiday in fall, right? Yeah.
Yes.
That's fall. Are there any other holidays in fall or autumn?
I don't think there's any other major ones, you know.
Honestly, bro, fall's got to stay because of Thanksgiving alone.
Right.
And man, like, bruh, sweet potato pie, dressing, macaroni, man. Fall, we just gonna skip that.
Okay.
Also, the one thing I like about fall is the weather. I love falls. Fall has the best weather patterns of all seasons, in my opinion.
Okay.
No pollen, no nothing like that. It's just fall, right?
That's true.
And fall gives you that first relief from summer. You're like, oh man, I'm glad that's over. So fall is probably my favorite of all. Winter, Christmas, bruh. Christmas sucked when I was growing up. But I was trying to feel the season. I was like, hold up. That Christmas wasn't that good.
Okay.
But winter does house the day the coach was born, my birthday. So winter just had to stay because if there was no winter, there would be no me. So I know y'all don't want that to happen.
Wow.
The new year, I do like the new year. You know, I like that feeling and vibe. So winter, I like winter. I think it's the only two holidays. Christmas, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day is only holidays in winter. Spring, you got the only holidays in spring is Easter and Mother's Day, I think, right? Spring, I think out of all of these seasons, spring has to go. And you know why?
Why?
Pollen, for one.
Okay.
Pollen. Number two, kids start acting crazy this time of year.
They got that cabin fever.
Yeah, the anxiety and test taking, you know. Honestly, bro, Easter, man, is a pagan holiday. So so and spring, man, is just I think that's the one season we don't really get in North Carolina. Like it's like 3 weeks long and then it's hot.
I mean, I think we get spring in North Carolina.
Spring, you know, spring is dangerous for men because all winter girls are covered up, and you get used to it. You're like, oh, okay, everybody's covered. You can live holy. Right. Spring comes around, you got to be ready. You got to be
find out just how strong your relationship has gotten over the winter months.
Yeah, man, spring got to go because I rather summer swimsuits than spring dresses. Because at least you know, oh, that's coming. It's summertime. It's coming. You know, beach girls.
Right, you got your mom right by then.
But spring catch you off guard because out of nowhere, spring dresses.
Oh,
like, oh. Man,
where has that been for the past 3 months? Oh no,
bro! I'm like, but it's everywhere. It's like a email goes out to y'all ladies. Is there like a universal email, a group chat where y'all just be like, we're gonna make them die this season? It's like what? Like I'm like, man, I ain't seen legs all winter, and out of nowhere, everybody's glossed up. Everybody's legs shiny. Like put those away. No. Or at least give us a month to gradually get used. Our eyes got to get like, bruh. That's the worst part of spring. Spring is just sinful.
Mm-hmm.
So in my opinion, spring's got to go, man. First off, pollen all over the car. You know what I'm saying? Easter, I don't really care that much. Easter meals are not like Thanksgiving or Christmas meals. So Easter, I mean, what's the point? And the kids act crazy, man. So spring's got to go, in my opinion, bro.
Okay. I'm not sure now. I'm not gonna lie. You kind of made a convincing argument there.
Bro.
Summer, winter, spring, or fall. All right. So summer is when my birthday is. So definitely,
it's got to stay.
That's kind of got to stay. I mean, the warm weather. You know, you can go to the beach. You don't have to worry about being cold. I like summer. I think summer's gonna stay.
Yeah.
Winter. I don't really like winter. I do like Christmas. I think that's probably about the only thing that saves winter at all, and I don't even know if it's saved. It's on the chopping block here. Mm-hmm. Not sure about winter. Spring. I actually really like spring. I don't think there's any major holidays or anything like that, but I think that's actually my favorite season by itself.
Spring?
Is spring. Yeah. I mean some of the same reasons.
Of course it is, because you're very fertile. You got 4 kids. 5 kids. 4 kids?
You know what?
So spring.
4. Spring was always bad for me when I was single. Like, oh my goodness. It was like,
or are you winter time? Oh man.
Yeah, man. Like wintertime was always like cuffing season, right? Mm-hmm. So you want to be bunned up, you know what I'm saying? You want to be cuddled up with somebody.
Yeah.
Man, every time spring would roll around, like I think every girl that I ever broke up with, it was right at the beginning of spring. Like I don't know what it is. It's something in the air.
No, it's when you see them sundresses, bruh.
I just can't be tired.
Bruh, I'm telling you, listen to man, because it's like going to a buffet. And you see like 4 or 5 different chickens and 4 or 5. It's like, man, you just can't settle on just your fave.
Yeah.
Like, man, like I understand size are only reserved for your meal, but it's hard to just look at your main in college and be like, you know what? I'm 21 years old. Why? I got a whole life ahead of me. Why must I be tied down?
Exactly. Also, spring has March Madness, which I enjoy.
Oh, I forgot it. bruh, you right. But honestly, come on, man.
So spring is actually probably going to stay for me.
Come on, man. Think about it. At least you have the NBA finals in the summer.
Yeah, but that's like the first part of the summer, and then they're gone.
But I mean, what's better, the NBA finals or March Madness?
To me, March Madness. Because the NBA finals, like you kind of like a lot of the times you already know, like especially when the way they have the Eastern and the Western Conference. I mean, a lot of times the best series is like in the Western Conference Finals. So the finals isn't always the best series.
Yeah, you're right. I guess summer. March Madness does bring a very good because I mean I only cared about college basketball until March Madness, and honestly, I don't know, man. That summer break means a lot to me. 2 months off. Working in the school system is like the best. Working in the school system is like the greatest job before living your own life, you know, pursuing your own entrepreneurial endeavors, because all the breaks are amazing. But I can care less about March Madness, man, because you're only watching the highlights. You're not going to. You mean to tell me you watched every game this March Madness? Like you sat down and watched. What game did you watch all the way through?
Well, I was in the field during this year's March Madness, so I didn't watch anything at all. I was sleeping in the woods. But it used to be a really big deal for me. Like I actually used to
I'm going off
schedule days off.
I feel you. I'm going off back in college because our team was in there, you know, school people from different parts of the country. You could talk junk, especially when
right.
But now at 32 years old, it makes me upset.
Yeah, no, it's
because I should have had my own March Madness. I should have played. I don't want to.
Right.
I had a dream last night.
No, I still like it, but no, I don't.
You said what?
No, I still like it, but no, I don't watch it religiously like I used to. But I still enjoy it. And most of the playoffs are during the spring, so.
So which one's got to go, man?
Let's see. Autumn is a really nice season, but
Thanksgiving, bro. No. Okay.
Here's the thing. Okay. You still got Christmas, right?
No.
Do you or do you not eat the same foods at Christmas that you eat at Thanksgiving?
But it's not as good as Thanksgiving. Because not every bruh. Do you know how many sweet potato pies I get for Thanksgiving compared to Christmas?
I get them you can get them at Christmas.
But even when you get them at Christmas,
Walmart's still selling them patty pies.
See, that's your problem. I don't want a pie made by Patty. No. I don't want a pie from Patty, man. Like, bruh, do you know how many I go on tour every Thanksgiving? Do you know how many homes I go to at least 4 to 5 homes on Thanksgiving weekend to get plates, right? How many homes do you go to for Christmas meals? How many homes?
Well, here's the thing. I'm 32 now, so I don't need to sit around and pig out on that food for the next 2 weeks. I just need to get my fill for that day, and I'm good.
What about NFL? Like, what about the football, the traditions?
You have Christmas Day where you have all day NBA games, which I prefer more than NFL games.
I feel you, but I just think,
and you still have NFL games on Christmas.
So, like, you're getting rid of fall for real? I'm like hurt. I'm like, dang, bro.
The only thing fall has is Thanksgiving.
The weather?
I mean, it's getting cool. I mean, the trees, you know, they got the nice colors going on and everything like that. I'm not knocking fall, but if one's got to go, for me, it's going to be fall. Or autumn.
Man, bro. I respect it. You know, spring for me, like, you just got to go, man. Just spring. Fall, the weather's just great, man. Dinner done? What was that? Brandon, what was that? tell us
I'm
all.
pulling a freshly baked. I just pulled some freshly baked bread out of the oven, Josh.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not serious.
I'm about to say.
I was twirling around my headphone bud, and it hit the desk that I'm sitting at, which is like metal. So yeah.
Oh man, I thought you played with one of your son's toys, bro.
No,
man. All right, I guess.
So yeah, hop in the comments. Let us know which season of the year has to go for you, and I think that's about all that we have for the show today. Josh, do you have some Monday motivation for the people?
Yeah, man. It kind of goes with the theme of real versus season. In order for you to determine what real friends are, you got to know the different seasons of your life. If you look at the seasons that we were given, fall, winter, spring, and summer, if you look at the fall season, fall is when everything falls down. You got to have friends that when things start falling down for you, the leaves start changing. You was once green and plush and you start going from green, brown to yellow to on the ground, all that good stuff. You need a friend that's going to be able to be there for you as you're falling, when you're transitioning, when you're going through a bad season or a bad time. You also need a friend during your winter season when everything's just cold. People overlook the winter season and its importance. The winter season is designed to purify the soil, to prep the soil for spring. You need friends in your life that will be able to help prep you during your isolated seasons, people that can hold you accountable, people that can let you know that this too shall pass. You need friends around you that lets you know that you're being prepped for a promise. And you don't need friends that will leave during these two seasons, because fall and winter are the two seasons of your life when people leave. They don't like to see you go from a plush green life to brown leaves to bare. People don't want to be around you when when desolation and it's cold. But those friends are friends that don't have a great view or understanding of the different seasons, because it's during these two seasons of your life that you're strengthened. Spring and summer is self-explanatory. Spring is a season of your life when things are blooming, when things are blossoming and things are coming together. You need friends that can keep you level-headed, friends that'll keep you inspired, friends that'll let you know that even though things are blooming right now, be cautious, because just because life is great right now, you got to tend your flower. And summer is just a time of harvest. You need friends there that can celebrate your harvesting season, people that ain't going to milk off of you. You got to know your seasons and know your friends, because whatever season you're in, you can be able to see what kind of friends you have. Fall, when things are falling. Winter, when things are being prepped. Spring, when things are blossoming. And summer is your harvesting. Don't allow people to harvest from your life or harvest with you who were not willing to go through the hard times with you. You need friends that are there with you through the thick and the thin, all weather friends, my friend. But know this, there's one friend that's sticking closer than any friend or brother, and that's Jesus. He's the one that's able to be there effectively and efficiently through all seasons. And then he'll help you see what kind of friends that can help support you in those seasons. That's all I got, Brandon.
Josh, it never ceases to amaze me how you come up with these mini sermons in such a short period of time. I'm going to let the people of the Good Guys podcast in on a little secret. This is how it works. Every Sunday, I'm sitting in my recliner, probably eating a bowl of cereal, and Josh calls and says, "When are we going to record?" And I said, "Crap."
Every time. I'm like, bruh, I call you an hour before recording. Hey, yo, B, what we talking about, B?
I have not thought about the podcast, not one single bit. I have no idea what we're going to talk about. So I come up with topics, and then we record. And somehow you managed to have a mini sermon tying in with what we've talked about over the course of the podcast. This is definitely your calling.
This is my calling, and I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT of this season. Okay? You heard it here first. I'm the GOAT, okay? I'm the greatest of all. Well, I'm the greatest since he did it. Wow. Y'all don't know it yet, but I'm the second greatest of all time. Wow. After Jesus, it is Coach Josh. We got the same name, Yoshua. Just give it up. Your favorite. I'm your preacher's favorite.
I'm your favorite preacher's favorite preacher.
Well, I'm your favorite preacher's favorite preacher. You heard it here, cuz.
Wow. Humility at its finest.
Yes. Humility. This is Christ confidence, bruh.
Well, anyway, hop in the comments. Let us know.
I'm joking, but I'm not joking.
I'm joking, but not really. Hop in the comments.
The goat.
Let us know.
Comment below and put goats in the comments box beside my name.
Put goats in the comment box. Oh man. Anyway,
and watch nobody puts a goat.
Not one single person will put a goat.
I am. I'm gonna put a bunch of goats in the comments box. 20 years from now, y'all gonna respect my name. Okay?
Wow. 20 years. Okay.
The greatest of all time.
Let us know in the comment box whether or not you would smash or pass the lobster and cheddar bay biscuit waffles.
The Michael Jordan preaching.
What kind of real friends and what kind of seasonal friends you've had over the course of your life.
The goat.
Let us know which season has got to go, summer, winter, spring, or fall. Other than that, we definitely want to thank you guys for tuning into the podcast as usual. We hope you enjoy the podcast. Josh, you got anything else for the people?
Listen, man, I'm the best to do it since he did it. That don't go.
Share the podcast. Let your friends know about the podcast.
I'm only the goat because he was the goat. I'm only the second goat because he's the goat. Okay.
I'm only the goat because he's the goat. Wow. Okay. For Joshua Ezzy, I am Brandon Dixon, and we are out.
Peace. Goat.